Hello, Flick here, the Fit Injector. Thank you so much for coming to check out my channel. Now I know I've been a little bit quiet on here because I've been over on TikTok trying to learn how to renegade with the cool kids, but I've got a bunch of new content planned and I will be putting it up on this channel over the next couple of weeks. I really want to go in depth with some of those really common questions that I am getting asked on Instagram and TikTok, and I want to help to educate you about cosmetic injectables and skin treatments. Let's do it. So for today, I want to answer a question that I'm getting a lot lately, which is how to become a cosmetic injector. Now, it's a very popular industry, it's fast moving, and it's also very relatively new. So there isn't exactly one set way that people can get into the industry. There are multiple ways. So for this, I'm going to tell you the story of how I got into the industry, and then through that, we'll explain different ways that are available if you're interested. So for this, let's go right back to when I became a registered nurse. So I finished school and I went straight to university and did a Bachelor of Nursing, which is a 3-year degree. I then went and worked in the hospitals and I did a combination of medical, rehabilitation, and then fell in love with pediatric nursing. How could you not love looking after kids? I then completed a further year of study to obtain a graduate certificate in pediatrics. Now, you can do graduate certificates in so many areas of nursing, including cosmetic nursing, and that is one way that some people will choose to get into the industry, is do the theory part first. There will be practical components in that course, and then get into the hands-on stuff. Now, through that time of my hospital nursing, I did pediatrics, special care, maternity, and all types of pediatrics, so medical, surgical, adolescents, high care, day stay, all of that, and I loved my time doing that. Then after a while, I decided I was ready for a change, and through doing that back-to-back shift work, I felt like I was looking and feeling older than what I was. My skin was looking dry and dull, I was getting hormonal breakouts, I was in my early 20s and I had forehead and frown lines, and so I started looking into proper skincare, medical grade skin treatments, and also cosmetic injectables for myself. And as soon as I started looking into that, I realized, oh my goodness, this is an area for nurses to work in, and I was sold. And practically fast forward, the rest is history, here we are. So when I first got into the industry, I was lucky enough to start working in a medical grade, nurse-led skin and cosmetic injectable clinic. Now, they offered all on the job training, which was amazing. It was hands-on, get into it, learn, plus on the side there were theory components of that when you were at work and in your own time, and then there would be people from the various companies of the machines and the injectables that would come in-house and do training, and then we would also go external to training facilities and do further study, hands-on practical, and that included getting qualification certificates in those different areas. So in the medical grade skin treatments, all the laser devices and anti-wrinkle injections and the dermal fillers. And it was such a great way for me to get into the industry. Now back then, I'm talking 5 years ago, clients for cosmetic injectables were a small amount of women in their late 40s, early 50s who occasionally did some injectables. Fast forward to now, my clients range from 18 to 75, male, female, all skin types, all different concerns, all different goals. Things have moved quickly. And there are also so many different products and devices and ways we treat people. Our ability is so much more than even just 5 years ago, let alone 10 years ago. And honestly, every day I feel like I see a new treatment and a new product. And imagine where the industry is going to be in another 5 years' time. It's really exciting. Now, I'm in Australia, so I am talking about the options based on our regulations here. So you must be either a registered nurse or a doctor to enter the cosmetic industry. And you may enter with direct on-the-job training like I did. You may go with a company that does a training intensive and then that leads you into a position after that, or you may choose to do further study at university and then enter the industry. There are lots of different ways and it's a matter of researching and working out what is the best option for you. Now, I hope you found this informative and helpful, and if you do like it, please give it a thumbs up. Drop a comment below. I do want to know more questions and get your feedback, and don't forget to hit subscribe, remembering I've got a bunch of new content coming based on your questions that you've been asking me on TikTok and Instagram. Now I'm going to go back to trying to learn Renegade. See you next time.